Okay, TikTok family, I am going to show you how to bind off this chunky blanket. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that you have a good amount of yarn left. I would say 3 times the width of your blanket. Because what you're going to do is your last row, you're going to make your loops like super large. Like, see, here is a regular loop and here is the bind off loop, okay? And now this is how I do it. There are other ways to do it. So watch a lot of YouTube videos and figure out what's the best way for you. So I make it make the last row super long, the loops on it. So I'm going through here with my last foot or so of stitches. So I didn't want to do this on the TikTok, so I'm doing it I'm going to upload this video because it only gave me 3 minutes on the TikTok. And I know that if I upload a video, it will upload however long I make it. So, okay, so here we have ginormous loops, and it really seems like, oh my gosh, this is just too much, but it's really not. It's really not. Okay. Trust me. All right, so here we go, and this is how much tail I've got left with doing it, with having at least 3 times the width of my blanket left after doing these ginormous loops. So then this is the end that I want to end up at. So I'm going to go over to to the opposite end of where I just left off, and you're going to take your loop and you're going to put this one inside this one. And you're just going to continue on down through your whole blanket. And this is how you cast off, not bind off, cast off, sorry. I think I've watched too many quilting videos, right? So see how that's making a really nice end to it? Okay, just keep on going by putting one loop inside the other all the way down. And for those of you that already know how to knit, you probably already know what the end of this is going to be. So, almost there. Bear with me. Just take one and put it inside the other. And take the next one, put it inside the other. Okay, so here we are at the last loop. I just kind of want to, I always like to give things a good stretch. And then you're going to take your tail and you're going to slip it through your last loop and tighten it up. And then what I like to do is I'll take a needle and thread and I will sew this together like this. Now you can wind it around a couple of stitches like this, kind of work it in and around. Okay. And then I will take a needle and thread and I will sew it together right there. And that's how you do it.